Hi everyone, this is Jayashree, Associate Professor, Department of IoT. So we continue with the previous class. In the previous class, we discussed about what is cryptography. So cryptography is nothing but hidden writing. So it is for this cryptography techniques are used for secure transfer of information for secure communications between a sender and receiver. These cryptographic techniques are widely used. Okay, right. So here, plain text is converted into ciphertext. That process we call it encryption. Then ciphertext is converted into plain text. That call it as decryption. Decryption process happened in receiver end. Encryption process happened in sending end. For encryptions and decryptions, if same key is used, that type we call it as symmetric encryption. If public key is used for encryption and private key is used for decryption, means that type of cryptography we call it as asymmetric encryption cryptography. So with that, we continue with today's class, right? So again, so we can in classical encryption techniques that is divided into two major categories. One is substitution cipher. Second one is transposition cipher. In substitution cipher, each letter in the plain text are replaced with other characters, symbols, or numbers. As well as in substitution cipher technique, characters identity is changed while its position remains unchanged. Okay, so instead of each letters in the plain text, it is replaced with some other letter, symbol, or numbers in substitutions. In substitutions, the letter is substituted by some other character. That is substitution technique. There are 4 to 5 techniques in substitutions. We discuss upon one by one. In transposition technique, the position of the letters is changed. The position is present in column means it is changed into row. If the position of a alphabet is located in a row means it is transformed into columns. That technique we call it as transposition technique. Okay, we discuss detailed in the coming classes, right? So these are the different types of substitutions technique: Caesar cipher, monoalphabetic ciphers, Playfair cipher, Hill cipher, polyalphabetic ciphers, Vigneri cipher, Autokey cipher, Vernam cipher. So these are the various substitutions technique. Then coming to transposition techniques, majorly there are 2 types of transpositions. One is rail fence cipher, second one is row transposition cipher. In rail fence cipher, what is that rail fence? So it is just imagine the fence in the railway. So it is like a zigzag. It is in zigzag form, right? So look into this picture. In the first picture, the clear text message would be encoded using a key of 3. So here in this, the key is of depth 3. Okay, right. So here, what is our plain text? Plank is attack at dawn. Okay, attack at dawn. So this is my plain text. So here of depth 3, right? So it has to start from here. Okay, so here FL. See how it is writing. FLANKEASTATTACK at ATDAWN. Just write it in a 3-row format. Okay, like a W. See, this is a zigzag. This written in 3-row format. Okay, right. Then we have to read. We have to write the ciphertext in column wise. In column wise, right? So we have to read. This is FKTTAN like that. So it has to be read, right? So this way, this technique we call it as a rail fence technique, right? So see here, it is written now. The cipher text is you have to read row wise. You have to read first row, second row, third row. Okay, right? This is my ciphertext. The clear text message should appear as like this. This is a ciphertext. This technique we call it as a rail fence technique. So next one is row transposition technique. Okay, right. So, so here we have to write the plain text in a matrix row wise. Row 1, row 2, row 3, like you have to write. In the remaining letters, we can fill it using X, 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 X. These are all filler characters. So here, what is my plain text? Attack postponed until 2 a.m. So ATTACK postponed. POSTPONED postponed. UNTIL until tomorrow until 2 TWOAM. Balance letters you have to write it with X X X. So like this we have to write this plain text in matrix form. Then we have to read column wise. We have to write row wise and read column wise. But and the number of row, that is the column. The column order is also a secret key here. So here what is my key? 4312567. So first we have to read column 4, then 3, then 1, then 3, then 1, then 2, then 5. So what is my first column? First key is 4. Okay, so first we have to read uh, this. So what is my 4? This is my 4. 4 is APTM. Then we have to read third PTNA. Then we have to read first AODW. Then second we have to write it like this. So we have to write the ciphertext in a column order. Okay. So this way the plain text is transferred to ciphertext. This thing we call it as row transpositions. Remaining substitution techniques we discuss upon in the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.